I was diagnosed with stage 4 nasopharyngeal cancer my first year of college at the very end. I started treatment at one of Boston's best hospitals for cancer treatment. While I was there, I wasn't receiving the right management. I had no support from my friends and family, and I felt alone, scared, and I didn't know what to do. I thought I was going to succumb to my cancer. One day, the nurses came in, and they didn't know my name, and they were calling me by the wrong name, and my head was cloudy and fogged, and they kept trying to say I needed to go into surgery and getting mixed up, and I just did not feel right, and something in my heart and in my stomach just told me something isn't right. My oncologist at the time ended up coming in shortly after, and he was furious. The words that came from his mouth resonate with me still to this day. Told me my family knew. That's why they weren't coming to see me and no one was around me, because they all knew I was going to die. So I chose life, and I sat out, I discharged myself. And I remember the day I went to Whole Foods right after, and I sat on the steps, and I smelled like chemo, and it was disgusting. But then it started to rain, and that's when I realized I have to trust my innate compass. Fast forward to 2010, I went back into treatment while I went to school. And I told myself I was going to graduate on time, but this time I was going to do cancer treatment on my terms. I was blogging, playwriting, and I started to create my first big play, Chemo Chic, that gave an inside look into, can love save us from death? It raised so many issues that people didn't know that happen when you're a young cancer survivor. I found out I was in remission. It was the happiest day of my life, but I realized that I had gratitude in my heart that I needed to give back. This is August 14th. I've spent a year volunteering for this company to provide resources for young cancer survivors like me so they won't feel lost, so they know they have people to turn to, so issues such as pain management can be talked about. I talked for the first time and told my truth. I am a cancer survivor.